What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Rao, and today we are going to discuss The Invisible Man. I got a chance to check out The Invisible Man, which is a Blumhouse production. It stars Elisabeth Moss, Oliver Jackson-Cohen, Aldis Hodge, Storm Reid, and Michael Dorman. I'm just gonna be looking down at the screen to take a glance at my notes. Anywho, right off, this movie opens on this woman pulling a whole, she's like doing this whole escape from Alcatraz to get away from this guy, and apparently the guy is super awful because the dude's dog is also trying to escape, right? He has a Doberman, and the Doberman's like, please don't leave me. So immediately I'm like, okay, this guy must be pretty terrible. And I'm thinking sleeping with the enemy for invisible people. We learned that the woman who's trying to escape is Cecilia, who is Adrian Griffin, the Invisible Man, love interest. And she escapes. She goes to stay with a friend. All of a sudden, Adrian Griffin comes up dead from a suicide. And he leaves her in a trust. And she comes out of hiding, of course, to go see what's going down with that trust, because she wants some money, right? All the while I'm thinking, that's dumb. Like, she's in this movie. She looks terrible. Like, she looks like she's going through it, has gone through it, is going through it. It's bad. So, and she's petrified of this guy. This guy has petrified her. But then when she gets the opportunity to go find out what's going on with his trust, see if she's included, she's like, yeah, I'm there. She comes out of hiding. She goes. So I'm thinking immediately like, this is bad, because he just fleshed you out. Like, if he's really, I don't know what my eyelash is doing. If he's really as crazy as you're making us believe by how you're behaving, he just fleshed you out. So anyway, the movie, the earlier part of this movie really has you waiting for a jump scare that never happens. And I'm okay with the fact that the jump scare never happened. I like the building of it that's coming, it takes you through this building up. And some of the finer parts of this movie are the parts where she doesn't yet know that he has the capability to go invisible. She thinks he's dead, and she's seeing things. There's a large part of me felt like this movie would have been a lot more interesting if it wasn't called The Invisible Man. Like, if it wasn't revealed, like if they'd done like an M. Night Shyamalan type thing where it wasn't revealed what's coming, who the boogeyman is type of sitch, I would have enjoyed this movie a lot more, because there are parts in this movie leading up to her figuring out what he's doing that will really go over well if the audience didn't know that he's invisible, that the Invisible Man, is the premise of the movie. So I really kind of wish that was a little bit different, because a lot of the great parts of this movie is just spoiled because I already know who it is. I already know what's up. And let me just, ladies, let's just pause to acknowledge the greatness that is Aldis Hodge's body in this movie. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. I just wanted to acknowledge, the work and effort that this man has put. I mean, yes. Moving on from that, we find out that the guy's brother's in on it. A lot of stuff goes down, and we're led to believe that it wasn't actually Adrian doing it. It was his brother, who was played by Michael Dorman. Cecilia ends up getting hurt after being put into an insane asylum that is locked down as about as good as the insane asylum in this movie must be located in Haddonfield. That's all I thought, because I was like, she just pretty much walked right out of there. The only thing that gave her a lot of resistance getting out of the insane asylum was Adrian Griffin, the Invisible Man. Other than that, she pretty much just walked right out of there. I don't know what that was about. There was a part in the movie where she supposedly slit her wrist. Excuse me. I thought she really dug that pin in there and really got like, you know, a good, nice. It appeared to my eyes that she got a good slice down her wrist. Yet I never saw any blood. So I don't know if maybe I missed something. Maybe she didn't hit the artery. I don't know what happened, but nothing ever comes of that. So it's just it's some things in the movie that are like, oh my gosh. Like there, you know, when she escapes, she goes to her friend's house, that's the Aldis character. And we know that she's been messed up. We know she's messed up. Like she's afraid of everything. Anything that makes any sudden moves, and she's like out. She's gone, you know. And her sister comes over. Her sister's talking to her, and her sister gives her the news like, yeah, you know, I think this is her sister. This may have been a friend, but I want to say this was her sister. Anywho, her sister brings her the news that the guy committed suicide, right? And her sister then goes on to ask, like, you know, what did he do to you? What did he do to you? And she's trying to like muster up the words to explain what's going on. We kind of get a little bit of insight into, you know, what was going on. And, you know, she says if, you know, he didn't agree with what she thought. And she kind of pauses for a second, and the black guy is like, he would hit you? I'm like, bruh, have you even been paying attention? Are you even in the movie? Do you have to ask her if he would hit her? Like, it's obvious. Yeah. We're trying to find out what else he's done, because clearly she's been battered. We can tell. He's using his Tony Stark powers to create an invisible suit for the sole purpose of terrorizing this woman, because he's a narc. That's what this whole movie comes down to. I feel like if the audience was allowed to go on that journey with Cecilia, with James, who is Aldis' character, if we were allowed to go on that journey with them and find out with them, it would have been a bit better than us knowing going in. That was the thing that ruined it for me. But otherwise, this movie is watchable. Would I say go to the movies and pay to see this? No. I would say you can wait to stream it on a rainy day or a cold day. Something like that. But those are my thoughts on The Invisible Man. If you saw this, tell me what you think down below. Don't forget to thumbs this up. I haven't been here for a minute, and I may sound a little hoarse right now because I have been sick. Girl has been battling the flu for like a full week, but I'm on the mend. No, it's not coronavirus. I heard you. Stop it. Stop it. All right. So I'll be back with another review, and I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.